if you ever need it. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, things are going all right over here. Just kind of planning what comes next. I've experienced a lot of anxiety over what comes next because I didn't really have a good plan. But I feel like in the last couple weeks, been able to really put a plan together. Right now, just further yet, getting everything together to build a studio for YouTube.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, the most recent update is just chose the color for the cabinet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna I'm renting a 2 bedroom house. I got a really good deal on it. It's you know it's it's a little older, but I'm gonna love it so much. McKenna, thank you so much for the $25 donation on Venmo. That's very kind of you. It's a 2 bedroom condo. It's awesome. And the plan is, well, first of all, the landlord is a really big fan of what I do in the content. Their whole family just loves it, which is awesome. Like I met the landlord and their daughter. They're older and their daughter's, like 35, 40, and their daughter like watches the streams. It's really cool. But anyways, he's straight up letting me do whatever I want with one of the rooms. So I'm going to paint all the walls in this room like a little bit of an off-white, closer to a cream, but not quite there. And then I'm gonna get some cabinets for one of the walls, like I guess an open bookshelf type of idea. And I'm gonna get a carpenter to either like build them and just place them there, or like put them on the wall. And then I'm gonna paint them like a forest green, and I'm gonna set up the studio around that. So I figured out the lighting. Next thing I need to figure out is the sound, and then another camera. I'm gonna have like 2 camera angles, and then like a whole lot. It's gonna be really cool.
Forest green is actually my favorite color. That's actually really pretty.
No way, really?
Yeah,
It's
forest
my
green is
favorite
my
color
favorite.
too.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, that's why I want to paint a forest green. Forest green's my fucking favorite color.
No way! I love forest green as well. It used to be black and red, but ever since I've like started getting therapy done and have become like this really like earth girly, I've liked forest green. And literally I bought my computer and my water bottle and my table like green just to like fit the whole,
Bro, I swear to
So
God,
my whole room
like
is like that.
putting some attention into the vibe and aesthetic of your
Mm-hmm.
living space can do so
Mm-hmm.
much for your mental health.
Mm-hmm. a
I might do
hundred
that
percent.
myself. I've never
Yeah.
done that. I've always been someone who just like I don't have like anything on my walls. And I like don't have decorations like that, so I'll have to try that. I'm
Me
always like
too.
someone
Are
who
you
just like
kidding me?
I get stuff for utility, not for like look. Or like I'll get clothes for the way that it feels, not the way that it looks. The only time I'll get stuff for like the way that it looks is like when people around me are like, wear this.
Yeah.
I
Well,
literally bought my water bottle to fit the color of my computer because I knew that when I sit on my like at my desk, the water bottle is gonna sit right next to my computer, and it had to look pretty. So maybe people
hell
might think
yeah.
I'm obsessed, but
No, that's awesome.
I
That's so
even
cool.
yeah
That's
yeah, and
awesome.
then I bought like a little like toasty lamp as well that's green but looks like toast to also like sit right next. Okay, I'm gonna stop. People are gonna
No,
think
that's
I don't
so
know. So I'm
cool.
gonna stop.
You got
I
an
think
awesome
it's cool.
space. I'd like to thank Christia for the $50 donation on Venmo. Wow. Thank you so much for the love, Christia. Christia says, good evening. I really don't have much to say other than thank you to you, Parker, and everyone else for everything that y'all have done, bringing so much information to me and others. Christia, it means the world to me. Let's get 500 big W's in the chat
Yeah,
for
let
Christia.
me say some thank yous to people. I've been a bit behind. Amira, thank you so much. I appreciate the $2. Thank you so much. I appreciate for love you and Dean. Thank you for the good work. Christia, also thank you for the $50. Thank you so much, Christia. I really appreciate it on Venmo. Thank you so much. Good evening. I don't really have much to say, but thank you for Dean. Y'all have been giving me so much good information. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Anna, thank you for the dollar. Thank you so much for what's your favorite color. I think I lean towards like lighter blues. Sienna, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I also have a lot of other people. June, thank you so much for the $20 on Cash App. Thank you so much, June. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Nadia, thank you for the dollar. Frankie, thank you for the dollar. Keisha, thank you so much for the $5. And also, Braden, thank you for the $5. Ryan, thank you for the dollars. Said TikTok is being banned at 8:30 p.m. I've heard some people saying that. I don't know if that's true or not. And then Borealis, thank you so much. I appreciate the $20 on PayPal. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Madeline, thank you so much for the $2.50. Thank you so much. That's it.
Can I ask y'all a question? There are
Go
like
ahead.
4.6K people here. I personally think TikTok is not going to get banned, but that's just me. I've been talking to my family about this a lot as well, because I have cousins who are literally obsessed and they're with TikTok and they're devastated. But quick question. What are two things that you would want to raise awareness for in front of like thousands of people? Now is like your chance to do it. What are two things or two causes or initiatives that
I know.
you deeply care about
I know
that you want to
the
raise
first.
awareness for?
I already know my first one. My first one very clearly and definitively, and this will be like the number one thing that I personally like really advocate for very, 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 very strongly, is a woman's right for abortion in America. And I say this a lot, and I just believe in it so much. 60 rape victims per day are denied access to abortion in America. 60, and no one gives a shit. That's like insane. Like even like the most viewed video on my TikTok account has 22 million views, and it's when I beat CNN, MSNBC, and all these other companies to the jump of announcing like that Trump won the election. I was like seriously one of the first people on the internet to report it, and the first point I bring up after I'm like, guys, Trump won, is that 60 rape victims per day are denied access to abortion. And I wish it was talked about more. And I wish that there was more of a push for the codification of federal protections for every single woman and girl's right to choose. I think that more people should care about that than the TikTok ban. Any day, I think that there should be like organized strikes. I think that there should be like so much emphasis and focus, and there's not. So here's my main one.
One for me that I would bring up right now is mass deportation being implemented in the United States. Specifically, I know that Donald Trump has talked about starting as early as January 21st, right? Specifically in engaging in an extensive mass deportation policy, which we know historically in the United States has heavily relied on things like racial profiling, particularly with Mexican Americans in the United States. Like the same thing has been done to ethnically cleanse Mexican Americans in the past, based upon like literally just them being Mexican and also in America, even if they had papers in the past. Now, I think that's something that needs to be talked about more, and I wish that would have been pressed on Trump more of like, what is the process of how you're going to do this? Because right now it's like very vague of how he's going to do that, and I think it's leaving it up to hold himself to like less accountability for like what specifically he believes. That's one I would say, and then for my second one, I would like to address like healthcare to a greater extent in this country. I think it's a travesty that we don't have a universal healthcare system in this country. 45 to 68,000 American lives lost every single year to lack of health insurance, let alone the different lives that are lost due to preventable illnesses, let alone the lives that are lost due to other types of things relating to our healthcare system. It's really sad, and I think it's like something that, like, honestly, if you think about it, like, is a basic thing the government should have been doing for the past 100 fucking years. Like that, almost every other country in Europe has some sort of multi-payer or single-payer system, and the fact that we don't have it is like actually like just shows how far behind we are than like a lot of countries
Yeah.
in the world.
I haven't given my second thing yet, and I'll do that now. Second thing that I wish I could advocate for in front of as many people as possible doesn't pertain to any specific topic, but it more pertains towards a thought process that'll lead you to typically more virtuous conclusions. Just like the ability to critically think. I think if everybody were to put more of a predominant focus on critical thought and being sentient with your beliefs, that the world would just be better. Like, as soon as you start critically thinking, oh, all of a sudden, yeah, like a woman does deserve a right to access abortion. As soon as you start critically thinking, pulling 10-year-old girls out of kindergarten because they don't have legal residency in our country and putting them on a truck to Mexico is a bad thing. As soon as you critically think, universal health care is a good thing. So I think the promotion of a way of construction of belief is so important. And like right now in academia, the only way to gain access to what I believe to be the best construction of belief is really like through a philosophy degree. What exposed me to the methodologies that I now deploy and I set behind all of my beliefs was like freshman year, CU Boulder, taking intro to philosophy courses and being taught them. Because you have to be taught these things. It's not just something you're born with. It's not something you just stumble upon. You were literally taught them just like any other subject in school. And I think if we were to take that idea outside of a very niche philosophy degree and apply it to public schooling systems in a very genuine way, like the world would just be significantly better off.
I agree. Those are great responses. I think the two things that I deeply care about are number one, the fact that Black newborns are up to 3 times more likely to die during childbirth than white newborns, and that mortality rate usually shrinks by 39 to 58% when Black physicians take charge of the birth. I
didn't even
think
know
that to me. So Black newborns are 3 times more likely to die. And it's not only like the crazy part, that's in the US, but also in the UK. So it's in multiple countries. So that is something that really, really worries me, especially as a Black woman myself. It worries me about in the future when I do decide to have like kids. It does terrify me, of course, in general. So that is one statistic that genuinely terrifies me as a Black woman myself, including the fact that Black women are also up to 5 times more likely to die during childbirth ourselves. So that is one statistic that really horrifies me, and just in general, medical racism towards like Black people especially, but just overall like systemic racism. A second thing that has really, really been worrying me lately is the active slave trade that is happening in Libya and in Egypt currently. I saw some videos and they are legitimately like terrifying. I've also had a cousin of mine who was enslaved in Libya a couple of years ago, and we kind of lost contact with him and we don't know where he is. So I think that is something that is not being talked about at all. The fact that people are actively being enslaved, and the fact that, I don't know, it kind of feels like when the world is not talking about it, it makes me feel like the message of our lives not mattering is being conveyed, in my opinion. Just Black people on a global scale, we're being told that our lives don't matter. So that is another thing that has been on my mind a lot, I guess.
This is why I think that the second thing that I like want to quote unquote, I really like the application for of critical thought is really important, because at the end of the day, like, humans are more self-interested than not. And a lot of these very pivotal, morally atrocious issues that exist in the world that aren't talked about as much as others is typically because they affect a smaller minority of individuals. Like, for instance, exactly what you just named off is one of them. Another one that is also in that same category, I'd say, is like ableism. Like, for instance, like the minority of like disabled individuals in America is smaller than other minority groups in America. So ableism isn't as talked about as other issues can be, and that leads to higher levels of ableism. And it all goes back to this fundamental flaw of humanity that we're more self-interested than not. And I think if we were to just promote critical thought, this would open the door towards resolving a lot of these issues that impact a smaller minority of individuals by virtue, and better than any system that's currently being deployed. So I like that, like let's inspire people to be more critical thinkers, and then let's bring up all of these issues that exist across the globe and introduce them to the vast majority. And if the vast majority is critically thinking, they will be resolved.
Yeah.
And
I'm proud of you. Can I just say that? I'm proud of you. Even from the time I've met you until now, like, you've completely changed as a person. I remember the first time I met you, I wanted to punch you. I was like, oh my God. Because I was on a panel and Illust was really like being annoying. And then you were on the panel and you were trying to debate bro the whole situation. And you were like, oh, just block him. Why is that so hard? And I was like, I tried to block him, but he keeps trying to like stalk me and like dox my address. And like, I remember leaving that panel thinking like, oh my God, this guy is so annoying. I want to punch him. And then the first time we had like a real conversation was, I think when we talked about like the Confederacy or something like that in the South, if I'm not mistaken. And then I was like, we had like a really good, like productive conversation. And I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I kind of overreacted a little bit. And like ever since then, I've just like, just want to say I'm proud of you because like you've just continued to grow, and you do not shy away from broadening your horizon and from asking questions and wanting to grow as a person. So I just wanted to say I genuinely am proud of you. So
thank you for thinking that.
yeah, I just wanted to say that.
You single-handedly have taught me so much about racism that I didn't know prior. I just like want to point that out. Like you alone have introduced me to a landscape of education on anti-Black racism that I would never have had if it wasn't for you. Like if it wasn't for you, I would totally be holding to the belief today that Black people can be racist. And it was seriously that one conversation we had where I came to you, I was like, well, a lot of people were telling me that I was wrong. I need to talk to Athena. Let's see where this conversation leads with an open mind. That has like broadened my horizon towards better understanding the existence of structural and institutional racism. And prior to that conversation, I didn't understand structural or institutional racism really at all. So I don't know. I appreciate you. You're awesome.
I appreciate you too. And to like Parker, I just wanted to say, like, I know like there are a lot of like people who like host like Shanta. Oh my God, she's been hosting lives about like the two of you for like ages. It's actually insane. But like there are some people like I've heard comments about like, oh, like Parker's just performative or he's just here to like make money or whatever it is. But I can like literally tell you like the amount of times that like I've seen Parker working like behind the scenes and you don't even like to mention it. Like, child, I've been fighting for my life on these TikTok streets, like defending Parker as well. Anytime when people go after him, because I have actively seen the amount of times that he has helped people. I'll never forget the day when I went off your live and I was having a full panic attack. I think it was like when we hosted the Palestine live and you called me and literally we're on the phone and I was crying for like 40 minutes with a whole, like having a full blown like panic attack. And you just sat there and I felt bad because I was like, dang, like he had to hear me like cry the whole time. But I don't know. I appreciate you too. And I'm proud of like the person that you have evolved to or grown to in these past couple of years. So I appreciate the both of y'all. Just wanted to say that.
I appreciate that so much, Athena. Like it means a lot. It's like you've been all around for like so long. I feel like you've seen me grow so much like through like TikTok and like it feels like almost like surreal being in a position where like TikTok can like possibly like be banned or that can go away, because like it really feels like TikTok has become like such like a home for me, like somewhere I've like finally felt like comfortable in. Because like I'm
Sure.
such like a socially anxious person. Like I'm not really like comfortable in like social settings. So it's like people like Athena, people like Dean, people like Matt have made me really feel comfortable like with who I am, like being in this community. So I just like y'all know how much I love you so much. So like I appreciate this community so much, and like it feels like so weird and like kind of like out of body like experience to like be in a circumstance
Yeah.
where like it won't be like this anymore. So it's like
That's
it's
so
not
real.
because of like everything fell off. It's all because of just like the fucking government hates us or some shit.
That's so
So it's
fucking
like
real, man. Like the community that, we've cultured has helped me through some of the lowest of the lows in my life without them even knowing it. I don't really use my platform to talk about mental health. But if I did, you guys would be exposed to a lot of new information that you didn't know about me prior. That would demonstrate
yeah,
just like how much you guys have helped me.
yeah. I think it's kind of hard to like, at least from my perspective, to talk about like those types of things.
Yeah.
Like and it's something I've been working on over time. I've becoming more comfortable with, but like yeah, it's like still really difficult.
Also, two things I wanted to mention. Number one, when I hosted that Congo live and y'all, both of you came through, like literally came through and helped like bring more people in and help with the fundraise as well. By the way, Papi Orion sent me a message today. He said the containers are on their way. So finally they've been paid for and they're on their way. And he said he's going to update me when they arrive in Congo. So that is amazing. But also, secondly, I feel safe in like your lives. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but genuinely, I feel there are some spaces where I don't feel as safe because I feel like, people are gonna like disparage me or whatever it is. But I've noticed like in your lives, genuinely, when I'm on the panel, I tend to like act up a bit or like I'm like I don't give a fuck attitude. But that's because I know that that both of you would never like allow me to get disrespected, or even if I do get disrespected, y'all would not like just let that. I don't know. Y'all would like address it immediately. So I appreciate y'all for like creating that space for me to feel safe and a lot of other people like me as well, to just, I don't know, educate folks or raise awareness about things. And also like not have to like keep my head down or take up as less space as possible or make myself smaller or whatever it is. So I don't know. That's something I've always wanted to tell y'all. So
Yeah, I'm trying like my hardest not to cry right now. I'm not gonna lie. But like, yeah, no, I just like I appreciate you so much, Athena, and like, yeah, this has become so much bigger than I would have ever expected. Something like this to come. Like it
Yeah.
seriously just like started off as like one of my hobbies, and it's grown into something beyond like I could have ever imagined.
That's so real, bro. I'm
Like
so
it sounds so like what's the word I'm thinking of, like not like ironic, what's the word, cliche to say that, but like it's like one of the most true things I really don't know how to explain it.
I I need to thank someone for a donation.
It's like I'm literally like on the verge, bro. I need to like give myself a second, bro, honestly.
No, take it. I just need to thank
that's
someone.
also funny when like bigots are like debating and y'all are like, thank you for the $10, Melissa. Like just interrupt them. That's so fucking funny. I'm sorry.
It's fucking hilarious.
Anyway, continue.
But I just gotta think. Oh my god. Oh my, oh my god. Oh my god. Christian. Fucking Christian. This guy, this dude, this motherfucker has been supporting me and supporting Parker for so long, and and for so much. Christian with the $1,000 donation on PayPal. With Christian with the 1000. Oh my god. I'm shaking, bro. It might be because of the cold garage. I'm thinking it's predominantly because of Christian. Christian, oh my god. Christian says, from Norway, a possible end for one era, but a definitive start for a new era. For the studio fund. Good quote, in times when the future is uncertain, and I quote, how lucky I am to have something that makes me say goodbye so hard. So real. Thank you for everything. I want to see 1,000 big booms for Christian fucking Haga in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen and everybody in between, I appreciate you guys so much for the love. That is unreal. Oh my god, I don't deserve that. But thank you for the love. Oh, just wow. Wow, man. That is so incredibly kind. I'm in shock, bro. And as well as Archer. Thank you for the $60 donation on PayPal. Everyone show some love to Archer as well. You guys are literally like so incredibly kind. Jessica, thank you for the $5. Kaylee Thompson with the $10. What you're saying is absolutely right. Cameron, thank you for the $10. Jay, thank you for the $20 on Venmo. Say, tell Athena she's giving me life. Real. Athena helps us all more than she will ever know. Athena is a phenomenal individual. Devin, thank you for the $5.
Thank you.
Bro, I mean that. I mean that. You were like one of like the. You're just like a queen on this platform, on this app, in this niche. Like, you run this shit, and anybody that is very actively involved in the niche knows it. Zoe, thank you for the $25 on Venmo as well. I appreciate you so much for the love, Zoe. Thank you guys. Wow, man. I just want to put it out there, because of your guys' generosity. Let me do the math right now. Let me do the math right now. Because of your guys' generosity, wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to add everything up after the stream. I think there's like a pretty good possibility that y'all just like that y'all have paid for the studio today.
Oh my god, W that.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. I'm gonna have to do all the math after the stream. See exactly.
That's a crazy W. That's a crazy W, bro.
I know. That's insanity. That's so insane. Thank you guys.
That is genuinely insane.
I know.
Bro, honestly, I feel like at like
For
the end of like a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I've been on like an emotional roller coaster with like what's going on with TikTok for like the past like few weeks, to be honest. Like, it's just been crazy. It's been like I don't even know what to fucking believe. Like, it's actually unbelievable. And I'm still in the spot where I don't know. What's up?
Watch us like cry today, and then like tomorrow, like it's gonna be extended.
like we just like don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's like
it feels like the last episode of Friends.
Well,
yeah, it's like it's really hard to deal with.
I think the most likely outcome will be app will go dark for a couple days. If Trump carries through with his words, there'll be another 3 months on that timer, and then it'll go away. But you know, even if there's another 3 months on that timer, shit's not going to be the same for me. And I doubt shit will be the same for Parker either, because then all of a sudden our focus has to shift towards other
I still prefer.
spaces
I
and
prefer 3
platforms.
months. I prefer 3 months over no 3 months. You
Well,
know what
yeah,
I mean? Like,
me too. But I feel like what I'm saying is like our focus would still like have to shift disproportionately towards building out elsewhere, or else we'll just be in the same position 3 months from now. You know? Oh my god.
To the people asking like where they can follow me, where else they can follow me, I did create some accounts. I haven't finished the accounts up as well, like yet though. Like I haven't done like the bio and all that stuff. I just created the account. Therefore, that's why I haven't told people about where to follow me. But I do have my Discord link in my bio. So if y'all want to keep up to date with regards to where I'm going to go after this, or what other, like if I'm going to go on Twitch and all that stuff, then you can join my Discord server, which is in the link tree in my bio. So yeah. What's wrong, Dean?
Nothing's wrong. Oh my god. Kelsey.
I'm guessing Dean saw the same thing I saw. Dawn, thank you so much for the galaxy. Thank you so much. Kelsey, Kelsey. Oh my gosh.
Kelsey!
Let's go.
W Kelsey! Oh my god!
Kelsey, I'm guessing she. Thank you for the $500, Kelsey.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Kelsey,
go and take
thank
a
you
big
for the
chance and get
$500 for fun. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Kelsey.
so
That
much,
is so
Kelsey.
that is so fucking crazy. Thank you so much, Kelsey. I really appreciate that's so fucking insane. Thank you so much for fun. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's so fucking wild, Kelsey. I really appreciate it. Y'all have no clue how much I appreciate like the support, the love.
Yeah.
Like what Dean was saying earlier, like TikTok has helped me through so many rough times that like I never like went through. It talked about like even like when like I've been through like a relationship and it ended in the past, and like TikTok helped me get through the breakup. Like unironically, like literally just like put everything into TikTok. It's around the same time I met Dean. And like
Bro,
Dean,
Parker, remember
like, seriously, yeah.
we were both going through a fucking breakup.
Yeah.
Both of us were going through a goddamn breakup.
It's helped me through some of like my hardest times like to get through like in life. So like I just wanted to say like I genuinely appreciate it. And like sure there are like negative things that happen on TikTok, honestly, but like forever all that like seriously that supports, that like shows the love, like no matter how you do it, like just being here, like seriously, like it really does mean a lot. Like the fact that I'm able to share like literally what my special interest is, literally what I think is better for the world with everyone else, and like for so many people to be like involved in that process, like it I don't know, it puts like a highlight on something that like I never really was able to communicate throughout my life, and I always felt isolated in believing or like being involved
Yeah. Can I say the same thing as well? Like, genuinely, the past couple of years, I mean, I've met some nut jobs on TikTok, like, genuinely, some, like, really, like, people who are, like, insane, right? But I think the positives far outweigh the negatives. The amount of people that I have met, the people that I would even call, like, my chosen family or something, the people I spend time with, that I've traveled to meet, it's just, I have made such amazing connections on a global scale that would have not been possible. Like, I met friends in like New Zealand who I'm planning on going to meet at the end of like this year, right? So I genuinely appreciate all the love that I have received. I genuinely appreciate all the knowledge that I have received from different groups of people. I appreciate the support, the love, the kindness, the appreciation that I've received from every single person that I have encountered on this app. Smitty is in here as well. I love you, Smitty. Smitty's like a big bro of mine. The fact that I met y'all, like Parker and Dean as well, it's just, I've had such amazing connections over these past couple of years with so many different people. And I feel like sometimes like those people have kept me alive. I'll say that.
Do you mind if I ask you what your Venmo is real quick?
My it's in my PayPal. Like my PayPal is in my bio. Like it's in my link tree. Sorry.
Yeah, Maze just sent me $150, 100 for Athena. So like I'm gonna send you that through your PayPal, correct?
Maze also sent me $150 and said 100 for Athena.
But Maze, thank you so much.
Oh no, my West Coast is in my link tree. Like if you
Okay.
want to support me, it's in my link tree.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it. I love y'all. Kelsey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just know, last year this past year, I've not been doing very well emotionally. So I've been planning on trying to save up money to just travel. Just leave as far away as possible, which is why I chose like New Zealand, because that's as far away as possible from everything. And so everything that you gave me, May and also Kelsey, thank you so much. They're most likely going to go to that. So I appreciate you so very much for kind of helping me save up money as well. So thank you very much. Really appreciate y'all.
And I want to be able to catch up to everyone because there's a lot of people I've been very behind. I haven't even because there's just been so much that's going on. Zoe, thank you so much for the $25. Thank you so much on Venmo. I really appreciate it. Zoe, thank you so much. Parker learned so much from you and your debates. Thank you so much for the fireworks. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you so much. You and your debates. Keep fighting for the good fight. We're counting on you to see on YouTube. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Christina, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Christina. Thank you so much for the $20. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Let me make sure oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. For standing up for women and immigrants. Thank you for being a light in the darkness. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mary, thank you so much for the $1. I really appreciate it. Fatima, thank you so much. I appreciate the $10. Thank you. Jay, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Jay. That's a funny message. And Yvonne with $100 on Venmo. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to miss you so much in here. I'm going to miss y'all so much, everyone. Y'all have no clue. Like I seriously love this every single day. I love every minute of it. Like it's my passion, and I think everyone in my life knows that and can see that. And like y'all have no clue. Like on the back end, like how much it really means for me to be able to do this every day, do what I love, and also like do I think is beneficial. So I don't mean to go over the same things, but it just really means a lot. Erica, thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate it. Erica, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Melinda, thank you so much for the $50. Thank you so much for Parker. You are the best. We will miss your life. Thank you so much, Melinda. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Garrett, thank you so much for the $25. Thank you so much for Hate to See You off TikTok. I remember watching you and you only had 300 people in your live. You really helped me relieve so much tension. Oh, thank you so much, Garrett. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's like incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, Garrett. As well as thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Karen, thank you for the $25. Thank you so much. Been here since I was one of the less than 100 viewers. Oh my gosh, I remember those times. I seriously remember those times. Thank you so much, Karen. I really appreciate it. Both Karen and Garrett, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Actual OGs, like seriously OGs. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Natalie and Archer. Thank you, Natalie and Archer, for the $50. I appreciate.
And Bryson, thank you so much for the $1 for Silent Watcher. I've been watching your live since December of 2022. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. Athena, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. And also for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Kendall, thank you so much for the $10. Cody, thank you for the $2. Annie, thank you so much for the $1. Cody, thank you for the $25. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Annie, thank you for the $1. Samaya, thank you so much for the $10. Sienna, thank you for the $5. And Anna, thank you so much for the $1. Sahara, thank you so much for the $5. Dean can't get a cash app because it's banned. Oh my God. Christian with the $1,000 on PayPal. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Christian. A possible end for one era, but a definitive start to a new era. I cannot put in words how much your streams... Here, hold up. Sorry, it's like loading. Oh my God. How much your streams have meant to me. You are an incredible human being, and you'll never know the true impact you have on people. Thank you for everything. Holy shit, Christian. Oh my gosh. Christian, that is like actually so fucking crazy. I literally can't even respond. That's like actually so fucking insane. Bro.
Thank you for the love, Christian.
I believe Christian. Also, did you say Athena? Because there can only be one Athena. So.
Here, I have a couple people to
God.
thank as well. Let's seriously show some massive love to Christian and everybody else in the chat. Cassie, thank you so much for the $40 donation on Venmo. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Cassie. Cassie says, thank you for all that you've taught me. I've enjoyed your live so much. Thank you. Good luck in life. And I know you'll go far. Well, I really appreciate you so much for the love, Cassie. Very kind of you. As well as Brittany, thank you so much for the $15 on Venmo. Saying, gonna miss you guys in this community so much. Well, hopefully there's a potentiality that it will stick around on TikTok. We will literally just see what Trump does. He says that he'll place an extension. We'll see how that goes. So I appreciate you so much for the $15, Brittany. Bryony, thank you for the $10, saying, Dean, make sure to write off all your studio expensive. Good call. Thanks for being you. Can't wait to see where life takes you. I appreciate that, Bryony. That is BRYONY. Thank you so much for the love. As well as Kaylee, thank you for the $20 on Venmo, saying that we need you guys. Kaylee, I really appreciate you because, you're from the same town I am, and I really appreciate that. I do have a couple more people to thank here, but it does look like Parker wants to butt in here for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just like responding to like what I got before. I do have a few more things. You can finish yours and whatnot first. I'm still like freaking out. Like
we got all day,
that's, like,
man.
actually so fucking wild.
Oh.
Everyone seriously W's for Christian. I mean, depends on how long. When is TikTok supposed to be banned? Like, does anyone know like the hour or anything?
The 8:30 thing was BS.
Okay.
I trust Aaron Parnas the most. By the way, if anybody in here wants to know who I personally go to when I'm looking for updates on the TikTok ban, and this is not a paid promo, I just fucking really like the guy's content. His name's Aaron Parnas. That is my go-to source for immediate info on nearly anything. I'd actually love to get Aaron up here. I think I have his number. I would just love to. I'd love to get him up here for a second. But
Thank you, Olivia, for the $75. I'm so sorry, and thank you, Kian, for the $6. I'm so sorry.
But I really appreciate that, Brownie, and Kaylee as well. Darren, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. Thank you so much, Darren. Saying I don't know what I'm gonna do without your lives during the end of the workday. Well, we're gonna be doing lives just somewhere else. So we'll get it structured on YouTube. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna get it structured on YouTube. Jesse, thank you so much for the $50 on Venmo. Shout out to Jesse. Show some love to Jesse. Jesse says, "I hope this isn't a goodbye." Jesse, you're gonna make my ass fucking cry. Oh, there they come. There they come. There the tears finally come. Fucking
Stop, because if y'all cry, I'm gonna cry too.
this mother.
I literally did off camera earlier so that I didn't cause anyone else to.
This motherfucker Jesse right here. This guy Jesse, he has been watching me every single day, pretty much, since I had 30 viewers. Oh man, that one, ouch. Oh man, this guy Jesse has been watching me since before Jubilee, since before I even met Parker. He is by far the realest one. Shout out Jesse. Thank you for the $50 donation on Venmo. As well as Ellie, thank you for the $1. Amelia, thank you for the $2. Jessica, thank you for the $5. And then Kaylee, thank you for another $10. Cameron with a 10. Devin with a 5. Thank you guys so much. Now let's go over here to PayPal real quick. Aaron, thank you for the $1. And Kayla, thank you so much for the $20 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Kayla. Everybody, please show some love to Kayla. And then Ashley, thank you so much for the $100 on PayPal. Saying half for Parker. I will make sure that makes itself to Parker. Me and Parker, we need to get our books straight. We both owe each other money. But I'm pretty sure that we both kind of just know that we'll make sure that we get that money to one another. One day.
Yeah, I think I mean we all have it like. Because it's like it happens throughout the day, so tallying it up for then like, doing it like at once makes the most sense.
Yeah, but like that, I think that really speaks loudly.
And then we also both forget to like request it from each other. Like if
Yeah.
you owe me money, like I'll forget to like request it from you, and then like if I owe you money, like I'll tell you, and then like you just like literally forget to do it, and then like never do it. It happens with everything we do, though. So it's like even like remember like with the Airbnb, like literally with the Airbnb, like they literally like you literally like I think it took like a month for us to like fully get that done.
But I think that it speaks loudly of our friendship, because I'm not gonna lie, would I be like that with literally any other person? No, like absolutely not. Like no.
Like
But
you're gonna figure it out.
yeah, but I where's Matt at? Is Matt in here? Matt in here. Matt, hop in that queue. But like when it specifically comes to you, like I just like you know I've total trust in this guy.
Oh my
as well
god, I have a lot to catch up on. Can I?
Okay, one moment. Cammy, thank you so much for the $15 on PayPal. I really appreciate you for the love, Cammy. Tree, thank you for the $2. Michaela with a 4. Kid with a 2. Katie with a 5. Maddie with a $15. Thank you guys for the love. I'm gonna pass it off to Parker. Thank you so much, everyone, for the love. I also
What's
just do
up, Matt?
I do also just do want to preface, if you want to support us, I'd highly recommend going through the links in the bio. I know that there's probably some scammer accounts out there just having a field day right now, and I feel really bad, and I wish that I could be dictator for like 20 minutes and ban all those accounts, but I can't. But anyways, welcome in, Mr. Matt. Hope that you're doing well. I'm actually going to run to the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
Can I? Yeah. So, Julius, thank you for the $20. Brian, thank you for the $14. And Jeremy, thank you for the $15 as well. I appreciate all of y'all. If I've missed somebody, I am so sorry. Matt, you join in. Can I say something? The first time I saw Matt was on Parker's Live. It was a religion, like a debate about religion, about God. I grew up like in a, like a very like evangelical setting. Listen, you would not have liked Athena 10 years ago. I was like,
You wouldn't have liked me 10 years ago.
oh my gosh. I used to do like, I used to be active, like a volunteer within like youth work, Bible study and all that stuff.
Yep.
Like I used to be like purity culture, like, oh my God, like you've had sex before marriage. Like I'm better than you.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
I was a horrible person.
You're bringing me back to the
Genuinely.
old days.
A horrible person. Now I'm better. I'm not like that anymore, right? But the first day I saw you, Matt, you came on like Parker's platform, and this guy was like, debating like God, and you just came up and you were like, no, actually, in the old Greek, that's not what it means. Actually, in ancient Greek, that's not what it means. In ancient Greek,
Yeah, I remember that.
this is the
I
word.
remember
And
that.
I was like, oh my
That
God.
has to be probably when we were debating GAY in the Bible, and that was like I remember that the very first time I came up was on First Corinthians. I think I remember that. So that was
I
fun.
was floored. Listen, I was a person who has been a church girly all my life. And then later on in my teenagers, I was like an evangelical girly, right? I had never heard somebody speak like that. I was floored. I was like, oh my gosh, I used to participate in like Bible study, and this person is so knowledgeable. And then I heard you like bringing out ancient Greek and Hebrew and da 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 and all of this stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is insane. And I immediately followed you because I was like, who is this man? Anytime he goes live, I need to watch his lives because I need to learn more.
I appreciate
and-
that. That means a lot.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, I was floored at how like knowledgeable and how intelligent you are. My opinion of you has not changed. I still think the same thing. And anytime you go live, I still think to myself like, oh my gosh, this person is an amazing fact checker. Then I remember that you're a librarian. So I was like, okay, no, of course he's going to be like an amazing fact checker. So
Like it's part of the job.
exactly. So I just wanted to tell you that.
Well,
And you're
thank you.
also
I
really
appreciate
fair.
that. Well, thank you. I appreciate
Yeah, anytime I've like gotten like, I don't know, I've had like complaints or something and I've sent you a message and you've like responded like really fairly. By the way, Parker, I'm so sorry to your Discord mods. I just wanted to say I've been acting kind of wild in the Israel-Palestine debate channel. And like anytime anybody is like acts really weird and I'm pedantic, I immediately message the mods and I'm like, can you take care of this person? But I've apologized to the mods already and I've appreciated them because they've always made me feel heard, which is a testament to the environment that you have created as well, the atmosphere that you've created within your server too. So
For real, can we give a shout out to the mod team?
that.
So
Seriously.
we actually have pretty much the same mod team. The same people that made my Discord are the same people that made Parker's, and we pretty much share a mod team. And the amount of like times that these motherfuckers have like dedicated so much of their time to just working on the Discord, and they're just they're great people. They love it, and I don't feel like they get enough love. So big shout out to the Discord moderation. Really big shout out.
Seriously,
to the Discord
love the
moderation.
mods. Love the mods. W mods, we love them. We love them. I think we've created a pretty good system there. I think it's pretty good. Obviously has its issues, but like it's really good.
Except Pluto.
Mackenzie, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. By the way, everyone, I am reading individually all of these messages. I just can't read them all out on live because there's actually a lot of them. To be able to do it. Again, I don't want to speak over everyone else, but Mackenzie, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much, Brittany. Thank you so much for the $15. Thank you so much, Brittany. I really appreciate that. Cassie, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Anonymous, thank you so much for the $1. Sid, thank you so much for the $50. Thank you so much, Sid. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good W's for Sid. Thank you so much. Barbara with the $50. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Barbara. Thank you so much. Good W's for Barbara as well. Thank you. PGs, thank you so much for the $50 as well. Thank you so much, PGs. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's just PGS. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ali, thank you so much. Oh, go ahead.
I just wanted to tell the chat. I reached out to Harry and Chris. But go ahead.
All right.
what about your TikTok mods? I don't know, no praise for like
Oh yeah, we love the mod everywhere on every platform.
Shout out to all the mods.
Every
Thank you,
mod.
Shayla, for the
$10
$5. Thank you so much, Shayla. I really appreciate that message. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I
Oh
really appreciate
wait,
you.
I actually want to give a very special shout out to one of the mods that I know is in the chat right now. Now, shout out to all of our mods, but one person specifically. His name is Adam, and Adam has served as a moderator on my live for a very long time. Adam's also served as a moderator on Parker's live
and my live
and Matt's
yeah,
live.
yeah.
And
He's been here since
Adam's
the beginning.
essentially in here every single day. And very recently, I better make sure.
We'll just say here. I got it. Adam is an amazing person. He's going through some struggles at the moment. He is one of the kindest, greatest people I've ever met. He and I have talked privately, and we all three agree. All of us, we agree. He has been here since the beginning, and he is just an amazing person. So I think everybody, all of us, everybody in chat, I think we all can say that Adam will be here until the bitter end. He's going to follow us wherever we go. He is just an amazing person. So everybody, W Adam for like the next 5 minutes. He's a wonderful person.
And then one other person as well. All right, one other mod on the TikTok. Miss Effie. Show some love to Effie as well, you guys. Effie has been around for the long haul, right alongside Adam. Show some love to Effie and Adam.
And then I also want to show some love to Shanice as well. Shanice has been there since the very beginning.
W, yes, absolutely.
Really, really good friend. Shanice is amazing. She's been in the Discord for a very long time. She's done a lot of the work in the Discord. Seriously, show some love to Shanice as well. So W's for Shanice in the chat, everyone.
Oh,
I really think that's important. I also have to catch up with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I do too. Sorry, I just have one, Parker. Let me just go. Thank you, Archer, for the $50 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Archer. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to what you said. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, Paul.
And then Allie, thank you so much for the $2.22. Thank you so much, Allie. Jessica, thank you so much for the $15 on Venmo. Thank you so much, Jessica. And Cassie with the $40. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Cassie. Can we get some W's for Cassie, Jessica, Allie? Thank you so much. Tree, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Ryan, thank you for the $15. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Incredibly kind. All of y'all with the kind words. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Kate with the $50. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Kate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Can we get some W's for Kate in the comment section right now? Devin, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words as well. Bianca, thank you for the dollar. Michelle, thank you so much for the $3. Jenny with the $35. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Jenny, thank you for the $35. Thank you. Incredibly kind of you.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh. Yo, Yvonne, thank you for the $100 donation on Venmo. Saying I'm going to miss you so much on your Dean. Love you. I love you too, Yvonne. Hopefully, I think TikTok will go dark tonight. We haven't heard anything from Biden and Harris. TikTok will probably go dark. I hope that it's only for 36 hours and then we get the 90-day stay from Trump. It's a future not certain, so don't lose all hope. But I really do appreciate you for the $100 donation, Yvonne. Show some love to all the donors, including Yvonne, as well as Allison. Thank you for the $20 donation on PayPal. Thank you.
Yeah, I would say if it. Oh yeah, Paul, go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I just wanted to finish real quick. Spade, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much, Spade. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Definitely going to be going over the YouTube world. I appreciate it. Thank you, Josie. Thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. Thank you so much. And Bernadette, thank you so much. I appreciate the $25 on Venmo. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Bernadette. Thank you. Lily Rhodes, thank you so much. I appreciate the $1.91. Josie, thank you so much. I appreciate the $1. Shania, thank you so much for the $50 on PayPal. Thank you so much. And Emily with the $100. Thank you so much on PayPal. Can we get some W's for Shania and Emily? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Lillian, thank you so much for the $15. Thank you so much. And Stephanie, thank you so much for the $5. And Gina, thank you for the $1.40 as well. I appreciate it. Cammy, thank you so much for the $15. Thank you so much on PayPal. Jacob, thank you for the $1.17. Jalitza, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. Thank you so much. Amira, thank you for the $2 twice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Trish, thank you so much for the $5. Taylor, thank you for the $3.33. Maria, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Anna, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. David with the $101 on Cash App. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate the $101. Thank you so much, David. I really appreciate that. Can we get some W's for David in the chat? Thank you so much. And Parker, thank you for the $1. And Mick, thank you so much for the $15 in Cash App. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. That was like for the last 20 minutes. I apologize.
No, you're good.
Sorry, Dean. Yeah, thank you, Tree, for the $5. It really means a lot to me on Venmo. I really appreciate that. Means so much. Yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you.
As well as Chloe. This just came in. Chloe, thank you so much for the $50 donation on PayPal. It's been such an honor to watch you go from Psychic Lives to this. Thank you for everything, and thank you so much.
Psychic Lives.
I remember those.
Listen,
Psychic Lives.
Maybe we should have brought it back for today.
I'm going to make all of y'all in here a promise. So if Trump ends up executing a 90-day stay on the ban, we're going to do a goddamn Psychic Live.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I'll do one with you.
Psychic Live.
We'll do a co-host.
Sorry, I had to interrupt. Thank you, Maze. Thank you for the $100 on Venmo, Maze. Thank you so much. I love you too. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate that. You have no idea. Thank you so much, Maze. W Maze in chat for like next 5 minutes. Thank you.
There's also
so much.
There's also a couple honorable mentions here. I'd like to think, I don't know if they're in here. Honestly, I honestly bet that there's a really fucking like good chance that they are. Molly from Live Content Creator on YouTube. This account has been recording and uploading almost every live I've done, every live Parker's done. It's phenomenal. And honestly, for the longest time, I thought that it was all like an AI algorithm that someone had just clicked a button whenever we go live, automatically starts recording, automatically uploads. They're a real fucking person that's putting in the work, okay? So show Molly some love, okay?
Yeah, I've seen that. And if anyone does want to go back and watch those, there are infinite lives there.
Yeah.
Literally infinite lives there that you can watch of literally the entire time that we spent here push that mustache. And I just want to say I really appreciate that because I can go back and I can watch that at any point, and it's literally memories of my life. Like I just want to make that clear. Like there's a huge portion of my life I'm always going to think about this. So the fact that I can go back and I can watch it like that really does mean a lot to me as well. So I really appreciate that, Molly.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a good chance you'll see this on YouTube later. Then also, one other one. Verena, one of the fallen soldiers of the Dean Team Dream Team, deserves to be shown some love. Verena is unfortunately no longer with us, not in a literal sense. Verena's literally alive, but in the sense that they deactivated their TikTok account because they wanted to focus on school. Show some love to Verena, a true fallen soldier of the Dean Team Dream Team.
W Verena, W. Thank you, Cameron, for the $1 on Venmo. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you with those kind words. And thank you to Cammy for the $15 on PayPal. Thank you so much. I'm going to miss you too. I really appreciate that. And Brittany, also thank you for the $15. We're going to miss this whole community. I agree. It's going to be very sad, but hopefully, one day we come back. So who knows? And Marisol, thank you for the $5 too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you all so much. Yeah. If we get a 90-day stay on this app, if we get a 90-day stay,
it's just going to get banned at the end.
It's going to right? Yeah. I mean, because Trump can only issue it one time, so a one time only. So they have to make significant progress, and if there's no progress, then it's that's what I hate about it, because I wish they would just have a determination. Okay, it's this or that, because if we get 90 days, then we just get 3 months of doing this all over again. And
I'm fine with that. If I get 3 months more than this, I am okay with that.
I mean, that's not
so
bad.
long
It's
as
just
I would get 3 months over nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
3 months is preferable to nothing.
But I guess the
Jacqueline,
point
thank you
is-
so much for the $30. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. JCP, I really appreciate that. Thank you. And then Hannah, also thank you for the $20 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Hannah. I really appreciate that. On YouTube is next. And Brenna, thank you so much for the $3. Thank you.
Can
Also
you
just,
check Discord, Dean, by the way? I sent you a message.
Yeah.
But also, I'm reading all your messages as well, y'all. Y'all are about to make me cry because somebody told me I was chosen by the ancestors. Please. Y'all are literally going to make me cry.
Hear our
Please calm
plea.
down. I love y'all, genuinely. I've received so
That's a
much.
goddess named Kovi.
Oh my gosh, Roxanne! Thank you so much for the $50 on PayPal. I really appreciate you for the love, Roxanne. Everybody, please show some love to Roxanne. Massive W's to Roxanne for the $50 on PayPal.
W.
Also, so Athena, I'm reading your message. We are probably gonna head over to Partners Live pretty soon, but